special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Special day we do have. It is a Monday, and that means my partner in crime this morning is Laura Lee. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Miss Becky.
And by phone, we do have from our Hoosier Uplands, a wonderful organization or group or business. Or we have Melissa. Yes, family. We have Melissa Jeremiah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday, boy. It's good to see that sunshine, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, refreshing for sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, definitely. We had a little bit of a cooler weekend. And Melissa, tell me, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we had a good Thanksgiving. Did you guys?
Yes, had wonderful. And what about you, Laura?
Absolutely, we did.
And my dressing, I've been known to too much sage.
Too much sage. How'd that
pulled
go?
back on the sage. My family was thankful, so it was a thankful Thanksgiving.
Perfect. I heard perfect.
Yeah,
so
I did. I got really good. I got some good reviews. So on my dressing, which is always a good thing for sure. But we had a good time, and of course, we know that some actually had their Thanksgiving on Saturday or Sunday, and some maybe even next week, right?
It's famous. I'm talking about shark.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people seem to move it around so that they can try to get to see all their family.
Right. And Melissa, let me go. Today is the 29th day of November. I need to say happy birthday to my daughter, Marie, today. She's the oldest.
Happy.
This is also Customer is Wrong Day, which we don't do that. I don't know about saying that, right? That's not very popular. This is Cyber Monday.
I love Cyber Monday. I've been getting emails all morning.
Look at you over there, ready. She's gonna. Yeah, if Laura goes quiet, she's shopping. Okay.
Yeah, I probably am.
So Melissa, you and I are gonna have to carry this, okay? This is Electronic Greeting Card Day. They just had that the other day. I think that's 2 in a row there. National Chocolates Day. If I was bringing you chocolates, Melissa, what kind would I bring you?
Dark.
Ooh, what about you? Now, Laura knows her chocolate. She's like,
I like
expensive
chocolate caramel.
I like chocolate anything. This is also National Lemon Cream Pie Day. Melissa, would you participate in that?
Yeah, I do that. I like lemon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, me too. National Square Dancing Day. Melissa, I know you went to Salem and Laura. Laura went to West Washington. Remember though how we used to learn how to do square dancing?
Mr. Harold Peters taught us at West Washington.
We had Sarah Miners, didn't we, Melissa?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, she taught us how to square dance. And you have to listen to the words and
absolutely. I remember it.
for your partner, do-si-do.
I could would probably think I had 3 eyes if I said that.
Go in there and tell them happy square dancing to your kids. This is throw out leftovers day. I don't do that. We eat them. I'm sorry. We're like, yeah. Unless you got any leftovers.
No, we're not much of leftover people.
Yeah. What about you, Lord?
It's been in the refrigerator too long, and I'm kind of weird about that.
Yeah. Well, that's probably better. Yeah.
Well, we did our little family, like we always do one just for us and the kids for Thanksgiving. We always do it the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So we actually have leftover ham and things like that in the fridge right now. They have ham sandwiches today for lunch because they got leftover ham.
Yeah. Well, we're finishing up ours, and we've hit it hard though. I'm one of those that I know. Now the Great Dane is ready, Melissa. He's ready for me to
Absolutely
pull the trigger and let's take care of those leftovers.
Yeah, it's time to clean up the fridge day, Mom.
Remember that's his
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But we were talking this too over the weekend. Of course Thursday and then Friday kicked off Black Friday shopping, and I didn't go out much on Friday or Saturday, but I did get out a little bit yesterday. I saw the most unique thing. I saw a lady with a bag hanging outside her car.
I see your
She had a crock
picture.
pot. She had bought this stuff. I mean, she shopped, and I just thought that's brilliant to do that. Maybe that's extra space outside that we're not using, right?
I would be so nervous.
I was nervous for her. Yeah, I was nervous because I thought if that bag breaks, because they don't make bags like they used to. So, Melissa, did you get out and do any shopping?
We didn't. I mean, we did a little bit, but it wasn't actually Black Friday. We just went out and got some stuff that we needed. But it didn't seem like it was as crowded.
No, I don't think so either. I agree. Well, and Laura, did you get out and do some Black Friday shopping?
I did mine online. I didn't actually go to the stores. I know Holly and them. They went.
I saw that.
They shopped and
They went to White Castle.
shopped and.
We were dead on the road.
We took Noah Saturday for his birthday to Indy and then to the outlets, and it was very nice. It wasn't real packed. It was kind of just the normal,
Yeah, well,
crowd.
Yeah, and I thought I have to agree. I don't think as many people did the shopping necessarily, but no, Melissa, we were talking before the program. It seems like, and Laura just came back. Laura went to Vegas for a little bit, and she was bragging on how they're wearing masks.
Oh yeah, even the homeless people sleeping on the street was sleeping in a mask. It was just amazing to see how, everybody just knew that was the expectation and they did it.
Right. And I think that what I noticed too was that more people are starting to go back to the mask. Have you noticed that too, Melissa?
I don't really seem to notice people wearing them anymore or really any less. I just think there's I think there's some people that never stopped wearing the mask. They've always just continued to wear them. And then I think then you have the people that really never started. I don't know. I don't see much of a change.
Well, I thought, to me, I thought that it seemed like people were going back into wearing masks again more so. I saw more people with masks than I usually ever see. So I was a little bit, about that, But
that's good though, because maybe they were expecting like bigger crowds and felt it.
Right. And I know that we don't know much about it, so we're not going to talk about that this morning, but there is some new variants coming down, a new variant. Maybe people are a little more, being ready to just, to be proactive instead of waiting till,
Yeah, and I do know that's something that people are still continuing to encourage people to get the vaccine that haven't been vaccinated, because they do. I mean, I can't say with this type of variant that I know that, like, whenever we had like the Delta variant, they did feel that the vaccine that they have out will hopefully protect people from the variant.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But we have
And
this,
and today we're talking about, and we know that there's a lot going on with people, and we know, but we want to talk about, kindness. I think that's what we really want to get today too, right, Melissa? And talk about how important it is.
Yeah, I was listening. One day I heard some people talking about that one of the things that they hate about the holiday season is because they work in a grocery store, and they said that people tend to show, like, instead of being nicer during the holidays, it seems like, from like Thanksgiving to New Year's, that if you work in a grocery store and probably any kind of retail, any type of a industry that you're selling things and in that kind of industry, that they hate going to work because they said that people tend to be not nice and very unkind a lot of times during the holidays to them.
I think I read a story.
So, and one example that I got was my son, Sean. He used to work at JC. He doesn't work now because of his liver and everything going on with him. But he said his last Thanksgiving, that whenever he worked at the store, he said a customer came in, and it was like 2 days before Thanksgiving. And so she came over to him because he was the meat department manager, and asked if they had a 20-pound turkey. So Sean went over and tried to help her. And anyone that knows my son, he's very polite. He's very kind. He would never be, snippy or rude or anything like that with someone. And so he found 2 turkeys that he thought would potentially help her. And one of them was 19.8 pounds, and the other one was 20.9 pounds. And so he stood there like about 10 minutes, he said, trying to find something that would be close to 20 pounds. So after he found the 19.8 and the 20.9, she asked to speak to the store manager because he was incompetent. So that's an example. I mean, because if things like that, have happened to him at JC or, Walmart or Kroger, wherever you're shopping at, it happens to other people, and we just don't always hear about those kinds of things. That kind of, bothered me, that people treat people badly, because, the people that are in the stores, they've, been there all during the COVID pandemic. They've been on the front lines. They've been helping people. They've been working. And so I feel like that we need to try to think of some things that may help them during the holidays, instead of to kind of maybe weigh out the good, weigh out the bad with the good. So I had done some research and found some things that they think help people that are working retail or working in a grocery store.
Oh, I love this. Okay. All right. This is good. I hope everyone's listening.
And I tested this weekend when we went to the grocery store, and told my husband, I said, I would tell him if I seen people. I'd be like, that was on my list of things you're not supposed to do.
Oh, that's great.
But number one is to don't complain about the store's new hours, and don't violate the shopping hours. That they have hours that are set aside for, like some places have, like Wednesday 8 to 10 is for senior citizens or people that are pregnant or that are immunocompromised. To let them have their 2 hours to be in there, and where they feel comfortable being able to shop, and don't complain about the new store hours, because if they have had to decrease their hours, it's probably because they don't have the staff to be open as late as they were before. So, try to give everybody a little bit of break on the hours.
Very good. Well, and the hours are set from up above. I mean, the people that we're having contact with did not set the hours.
Right.
And we need to remind and remember that.
And that was actually one of the things on the list was to remember that the person in front of you is not the one making the rules.
Buying furniture can be a hassle, but allform.com/Bubba makes it
So,
simple. It's delivered right
you know,
to
if
your
you're
door. High quality.
run up on somebody that's stocking shelves in the store, like you know, or even if it's the manager of the store, you know, a lot of, there's not that many places that are just like a one store type of business anymore. So, even that manager isn't necessarily the one that's setting the rules.
Exactly.
Right, right.
So great
Those
to
are good
finally be
reminders
able to
for
get
sure.
together again.
Oh,
It
what else
sure
is on the list?
is. And I really
And don't leave items that you change your mind about in random spots. It seems like the maybe. I used to do that all the time, and then whenever Sean started working in the grocery store business, I was made to stop doing that by him, because he said, you won't believe, or, even the people that take a frozen item and they leave it like in with the Christmas decorations. I mean, and they can't use that because now it's unfrozen.
Oh, yeah, yes. Now, I do have a problem with that. I've seen where people have taken meat and laid it on the shelf, and it's sit there for a long time, and don't do that. That's not.
Medicare plan may feel impossible, but
And
anything but.
don't go to the express lane if you have a full cart of groceries.
Or in person.
Laura just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Laura doesn't do that. I'm joking with you, Laura.
No, I don't like that. I get so aggravated. I'm like, why? And like they have to get another cart to start putting their stuff in because they can't finish unloading the original cart and the thing's all full. Oh, it just drives me nuts. And they got them all over the floor.
So then you upset the people behind you, which in turn yell at the girl at the checkout line. I mean, so we should not do that. And we can't say that just because we have 20 of the same items, we can't count that as one item. Because I've heard people that have said that. Like, well, but I had 20 boxes of macaroni and cheese, and so that's one item. Because it was one thing.
That's pretty cheesy.
Is that a castle? Take the keys. It's
Anyway,
your property.
well, yeah, don't do that. Yes, and that sign is up there, and it's not nice, and people are behind you thinking, what are you doing this for? Why did you do
Because
that?
toasted breakfast burritos are way
And then don't test food
Ooh.
while you're shopping, unless it's like if the people are there and they're saying this is a sample, that's one thing. But even yesterday, my husband and I, we were at Walmart and we seen where someone had opened up a thing of the goldfish, the little snack, like they were like 12 to a box snack thing or whatever. They had opened those up and taken some of those out. So, don't do that.
That's not nice. Well, and then if you're doing that, then if you've got a family with you, you're showing that that's that's a, you can do that. You know what I mean? And that's not.
Treatment is about 6 months. And
Right.
for a lot of treatment, you get
And then,
right now you can say,
let's see here. And if you are a couponer, try to go to the store during times that are less busy if you're going to have a lot of coupons. I mean, if you just have like a couple of coupons, but if you have 50 coupons, if you have a coupon for everything you're buying, try to go when it's less busy so that you don't hold up the line.
There's some people, my kids even know that they have a binder of coupons, and they're like, "Oh, Mom, we have to beat them to the line."
Oh, really? When they see the binder coming out, gotta get there before the binder hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are extreme.
Yes, they are. But you know what? A lot of those people donate things, especially to the residents at the nursing homes and things. So I get it, and I very much appreciate it. I don't like being behind them in the line.
Yeah. But they are doing a good thing, and I'm all for saving money. You got a
Absolutely.
coupon for it, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I agree. Go at a less busy time.
And at most times now, like you can pull up on your phone and you can look up a store, and it will usually when it comes up on Google, it tells you when the less busy times are. Like you can look up a store and then where it tells you like the hours and the phone number, directions, all that kind of stuff. There's usually a little section that says, you know, like if it's a busy time or a less busy time.
Right. That's a really good idea. Yeah. So
You don't have to
okay.
hammer, but you got to hammer.
And then also don't stand at the freezer door for an extended time with the door open.
Oh, I might be a little guilty.
Especially the ice cream one.
Yeah.
I'm always like, ooh, that one looks good, but then that one looks good, but I'm gonna make this. So
On my defense, I read the label.
So yes, for this
Reading the label, you do have it open a little bit. I do try to pull it out and try to look at it.
Oh, and then the family says, okay,
They don't read it.
goes, hey, I got somebody names, alternate names, and by then I've been called the door for it.
And then also, if you are wearing a mask or gloves when you're in the grocery store or in any store, anywhere actually, whenever you get finished shopping, don't just throw those on the ground in the parking lot for somebody to have to pick up.
You know, years ago it was diapers. I have that. That's one of my things is you don't throw a dirty diaper because nobody wants to pick that up. And I think that's one of my. You know, that would be on my list too, Melissa.
Yeah, I see that as well.
Yeah.
Because I always ask like if I'm with Jeff or something, I'm like, who does, it's like there'll be a diaper and then there's a mask and then there's these gloves and all different sorts of things. But it's like, somebody, it isn't like they just disappear. Somebody has to go out there and pick those up, and nobody wants to do that.
And during all of this, when we first started wearing masks and everything, and people did throw them down, and I thought of that. I thought this is the new diaper. You know what I mean? Because it's one more thing that is just it's rude. It's not nice, and that's just not nice.
Most of the schools.
And also, if you have all your items are rung up, and there's a line behind you, don't say, oh, wait, I have to go get a loaf of bread, or I have to go get this, and then leave. And then go back into the store and leave all the people there behind you waiting on you.
Also, if you're checking out, get off of your cell phone. That's a big one too.
That is true.
And that was also one of the things on the list was to not be on your cell phone and be in the checkout line or to be standing in the middle of the aisle on your phone, blocking like the other people from getting around you.
And that does happen. Yes. And some of the aisles in some stores are really kind of tight. And by the time, when somebody's just standing there and not moving their cart over to the side a little where the doors can go around, these are good etiquette,
Right. And then don't complain if an item is not in stock, and don't ask the employee to check in the back, because they say that most places now aren't keeping like stock in the back of the stores like they used to. Usually if it's not up on the shelf, it may be higher up on the shelf and you have to look up there to try to find it. But most places no longer keep excess things in the back like they used to.
I didn't know that would be something. I didn't know that was something not to do. You know what I mean? Because I know sometimes they'll say you can ask someone if it's in the back, but I guess now it's not very.
I think it's mainly like during the holidays, like if let's say that you are looking for pre-made pie crust, for example, and there's none of that in the refrigerator, in the section where that is, chances are it's sold out, like since it's the holidays. So I think they're, more thinking, or like if you have like the turkey, if you're looking for one that's exactly a certain amount of weight or something, don't say, well, go in the, well, go check in the back, type of thing.
But I wanted to
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Well, good. That's good. That's good to know because I think we've all, or I know I've been guilty of that. When you have to have it in the back, sometimes they just haven't got it out.
The night
So I
of the
think that's
show, he does the first show, and when it's
And follow any limits that are placed on hard to find items and be a good neighbor. So, if they say limit 3 or, whatever, try to really stick by that limit because that means that they're putting that limit there because they don't want to run out of something that's popular that other people are going to want. And then last but not least is to put your cart back in the cart stall or take it back inside.
And I go out for
That's a good one. That's a good
Fantasia, the Mickey
And
Mouse
it's
Club,
not
all
that
big,
much
and
further to
and
just
it's-
walk
and the
it.
sleeves are
I mean,
hanging down, his
just
fingers,
to take it
and
and put it
imagine
there.
my tender voice.
It makes a
But
big difference.
beyond us and your
Well, and it really helps the guys that are, because, like in Salem, I think the only place that actually has still, people that will help you carry out your groceries, I think, is JC. And the same guys that are bagging the groceries are also the ones responsible to go out and get the carts. And so if they're having to spend all their time getting carts, then people are getting upset because they're not in there bagging groceries. So, it does help. And it also helps to avoid someone from, getting from the cart getting loose. And, you may think you set it in a safe spot, but then the wind comes or, something happens and it rolls into a car or something. So, we should try to do that. And that's something I used to be bad about not doing. But like you said, it's not that far.
No. Now that's another thing of me, or mine. I would find it, unless there's an extreme emergency, I usually try to take the cart back. But I'm not saying that maybe I hope I haven't not, but I think I've always taken them back. I always try to find
The Gold King comes all the way down.
There's somebody that has a video somewhere or a picture. No.
Yeah. They have a photo of me circled. Look, she left it. No, I don't. I do. I do take them back, but and I think it's nice because I don't want I don't want something to roll into somebody's vehicle. I would
We're going to play a clip from
and those
this
carts,
year's
they
Christmas
are.
special.
They are.
Looking show notes
You
today,
can't
all
predict
different
what
ways
they're
for you to
gonna
catch it.
Like you said,
It's
when the
part
wind
of your
hits them,
Christmas
or somebody
celebration.
actually knocks
It'll
them
be
on
available
something.
starting this Sunday night. We'll be right back.
Right.
Rick and Bubba.
Now, how many has that been? How many have we hit so far?
There was 12 altogether.
Have we hit all 12, or is there any more?
Yeah, we've hit them.
With the holidays now in full swing,
Well, those are
I'm
good
in the market
reminders,
for
and it's just,
simple and
we're
delicious
entering
meals
in,
that I can share with my
still
family without
November,
spending
but we're entering
hours
into the
prep time.
holiday season, and a lot of people will be very busy. I think, making sure that you have a good attitude. That's what I think. I think it's something that a lot of your restaurants, a lot of your retail, a lot of your people just need to realize, that we need to be really nice to them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's a stressful time for them. It's a stressful time for everyone trying to make sure you got the perfect gift and, financially and time constraints and making sure you get to see everyone and get the cards mailed and all that. It is a stressful time, but it's also a time to be thankful. And, that's what I always tell the kids, we got to slow down. We've got to take the moment in. We've got to enjoy it, breathe a minute. It'll be fine. We'll get it all done. And we do.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Absolutely.
Well, and like you had said, Becky, was whenever you have kids with you, as they see you being kind to other people, then, you're modeling behavior to your kids. But then on the other hand, if they see you, screaming at somebody because they were too slow or because their cash register ran out of tape or because they didn't have the 20-pound turkey. It's like if they see you, then they think that that's what they're supposed to do when those things happen as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, and do as I do, not as you mean, and I think that's a good example. We need to be good examples. And also, I think too, we gotta remember too, that there's a lot of businesses, everybody is shorthanded and it's hard, and therefore we just have to realize that they're doing the best they can do. And I've seen some restaurants where the person actually took the order and fixed the food and then brought it out. I'm not saying where they've been almost like a one-person show. And I think that we need to remember that they're doing the best we can do, you know.
That's why we have car shields.
Yeah, I don't remember where we were at, but we went to a restaurant that was like that. There was only 2 people that had showed up for work that day, and so they were doing. It was Gatlinburg. That was where it was.
Oh, wow.
Where that they were having to do everything. They were having to run the cash register, take your order, cook the food, and that they said that only 2 of them had come into work that day.
Oh, wow. And you think about how many people are there in Gatlinburg. Oh, my goodness. That's really sad. Yeah.
And I know the last time we were there, it was in October, and almost every one of the places that you went to would have signs that, you know, they were just desperate for help.
I think I would be saying we have a toast special. Everybody.
Absolutely.
Have a what?
A toast. Everybody just toast and jelly.
Yeah. Toast and biscuits and
Yeah, get some Pop-Tarts out or something.
Nutri-Grain bars and cereal today, guys.
Get back to nature. I think I'd be doing some of that stuff. Well, it is good reminders and definitely kicking off the season, you know, now. And of course, just reminding everybody how to do that. Hoosier Uplands, you guys are rock stars and you do so much in the community. And I do want to go over all the different avenues that you have going on, Melissa, with you know, with Hoosier Uplands and all that you do for the community and the resources that are available if anyone should need them.
Post your job for free at
no, I can't find it now that you said this.
Okay.
I am also supposed to be making a reminder. My hospice volunteer coordinator gave me this, and I forgot until just now when you said that they are wanting to have a volunteer class on December the 8th. We're looking for volunteers that would be hospice volunteers, and volunteers don't do like nursing type things or home health aid type things. They're more like a neighbor, like that would come and sit with them and read things to them or help them with a scrapbooking type thing, or, you know, just things that you would do if you were going to visit a friend. So we're not asking, you know, them to be like a medical type person or anything like that. And they're wanting to have the class on December the 8th. You'll only have to come here one day, from 8:30 to 4:30. And during that time, they will give the people the rest of there'll be like an at-home type training like that you'll do on your own to get the rest of the hours in. And the phone number to call for that is 1-800-827-2219 and ask for Lee Grimes, and she will get you on the list to be in the class.
December the 8th, and you will
Mitchell. It's at 500 West Main Street in Mitchell.
Okay, and what was the number again?
827.com/Bubba can help.
It is 1-800-827-2219.
Only using general dentists to help you with this. We love our
If someone would be interested.
They do a
And
great
this
job,
would
but they're
be a good
not,
time to see if this is something that, you
it's
know,
not
that
their
you would
expertise.
be interested in doing. I know they're
But
always
with
looking for volunteers.
CandidCO.com/Bubba, we're dealing only with orthodontists.
Yeah, we during the height of the pandemic, like when it first started, I know that CMS, which is like Medicare and Medicaid, they had put a waiver on it that they weren't necessarily pushing us to send out volunteers during that time, but we feel like that, you know, it's time that we can, you know, get out there and start, you know, doing some more volunteer activity again. So, you know, like you said, it would be a good time to, get out there and, I know people are sometimes looking for ways to give back to their communities, and we serve, more than one area, so we would be able to keep the person in their area. Like, we wouldn't be making them, like, if you lived in Salem, unless you wanted to, we wouldn't be sending you to, like, Shoals or something like that. We would try to keep the person in the areas that they felt comfortable going to. Since it is volunteer, you would have, like, you would be able to set up, like, when you were available.
Very good, very good. And so if anybody's interested, or it'd be good, grab a friend and come to this and see if this is a big part. Of course, we also want to talk about, the
and also
the daycare, or the
the
Head
name
Start
of the Christmas
program,
special
which
is
is wonderful for our children.
Promises. So
And,
we're going to watch the
such a
clip. Tell me
blessing.
about this first
And
clip.
of course, right now,
And listen,
with the
first one
holidays
is,
and with,
in-
maybe with
in,
all of the stuff we've kind of talked about, Trinity now up in Bedford.
that joined us that you guys know.
Right. Yeah, the Serenity Now is a place for people to go if they need behavioral or psychiatric or any kind of, like, help with anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, all kinds of different things that people go through, especially, it seems like, during the holidays. And then we have weatherization, we have energy assistance, we do Section 8 housing. I think right now the waiting list is closed, but there's still people that, are getting Section 8 assistance. We have low-income apartments, and then also we have an area on aging that helps people get signed up for choice and waiver and extended non-skilled hours type of visits through other agencies.
Well, you have so many services there that are available to the communities that you serve, and of course, we happen to be one of those, which is a huge blessing to have Hoosier Uplands and all that you do.
Well, thank you. We're proud to be a part of it.
Melissa, Jeremiah, you're wonderful, and we definitely got Sean in our thoughts and prayers, definitely. And he is you can't keep a good man down. He's a trooper, and I appreciate you sharing some of those stories that he shared, and want to remind everybody, let's, be kinder, let's be nice, and those are things we know to do. I said, we just got to be reminded of those.
Right. And tomorrow is Sean's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Yay, wonderful.
It's like we have a lot of birthdays this around this time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's but it's a fun time to have a birthday for sure. And he looks like the weather's going to be nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, well, you enjoy and lavish him and taking care of him, and I'm sure there'll be cake.
Yeah, I'm sure there will.
Yeah, what's his favorite? What are you going to get him, or do you know yet?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's not really a big cake eater. He likes milkshakes. Maybe I'll get him a peanut butter milkshake.
Hey.
Banner day.
Yeah, that'd be a banner day for me. I'd take that. Yeah, I would not. I'd be very happy with that. Well, lavish him and enjoy. Melissa, thank you so much. Hoosier Uplands, you guys are wonderful sponsors, and of course, you sponsor so many things on our station, keeping us from all of our activities going on, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the relationship, and especially all the great things that Hoosier Uplands and David Miller and the whole gang does at Hoosier Uplands.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me, and you guys have a great rest of your holiday season.
Thank you. You
Happy
too.
holidays.
Yes, happy holiday. Melissa,
Bye.
let's talk again, okay, before Christmas, okay?
All right.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. All right, wonderful. And those are things, Laura, and we know those things. Just remembering,
You know, I always say, remember the reason for
But
this.
not actually.
Oh, that's
But
it.
we
That's
miss her
exactly
witty
right.
comment.
Yeah.
I know we miss her.
And attitude of gratitude. These are good things just to really be very thankful for.
So that's one of the, we're not going to show you the
All right, we did. I do want to say, in the JC store has got their trees in, Christmas trees. Anybody looking for a real Christmas
a lot
tree?
of folks have. So now,
They are.
this is going to be
I
a
don't
song
like
that
real
everybody's
Christmas
heard.
trees, but I love to go look at them.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
why do
I have dogs, and I'm always
Oh.
super nervous that
Yeah.
they'll drink the water and then the thing will catch on fire and
Yeah.
we're gonna have a mess. And so
It's amazing. I think we've talked about this before.
On our
You know,
stage.
years ago,
All right, so
those
if you're into
bulbs
this,
were
for
so
the
hot that they would
Yes.
sit on them. You know what I mean? And it was
oh yeah,
amazing.
and they were glass bulbs
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
And just hot as they could be.
absolutely.
You know? I mean, but they'd be right there in the trees. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
You know, we all did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was my big job, was to water the tree.
Uh-huh.
That was and a little fun fact: if you do have a real tree and you're watering it, work one. Now, I'm not a master gardener, but someday I would love to be one. I do love them, but I do know they said that it absorbs a little, not hot necessarily, but not cold, just warmer, a little bit warmer. Then the roots take it in better.
Huh.
So, not like my hot shower.
Yes.
I didn't say burn. Don't burn the tree, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some bark left on it?
There's nothing that smells so good.
Oh yeah.
Of course, now they have, for the artificial trees, they have those little things.
Oh yeah. They look like little icicles.
Yeah, and they
I might have some of those.
So did you get all your Christmas out?
You know, the inside is up, the outside we haven't touched yet. We haven't, well, except for the gooses. Noah has the big concrete goose. You know, they were very popular many years ago.
I'm just laughing.
Linda Dixon gave him one, and then another little lady gave him one. So he has a pair, and we have finally found clothes for these things. So I had always told him, I'm like, they used to decorate these for every season, everything. So, I mean, this has been going on for years. We've looked for the perfect outfits for these ducks. Goose, whatever. So I found Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. So he went and decorated them yesterday. So that's our only outside decorations at the moment.
I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it.
I mean, we bought like,
will be the showstopper.
I think so. We bought like all kinds of them. Like he's got a referee outfit for one, a scarecrow outfit. Like there's every season you can dream of.
Yeah, I don't think you need
So
it.
yeah, we do have Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
We talked about that, you know, and we have, I have noticed, I mean, some people like this moved on.
Yes.
Some of these houses are just, you know, and Laura, it always completely blows my mind how straight their minds are.
Oh,
How they can build bulbs and the way they do it. I mean, I'm completely, it's one of those, you know, the mysteries of the
yeah,
world.
they have to have a level out
They
there or
have to
something.
do something.
I mean, yeah.
So my suggestion is to go get one of those things that they're projectors, and just stick it in the ground, put it on your house.
I thought about that. I've even said that. We don't have enough of a front yard for it to truly.
It'll go to the neighbors, and your neighbors will thank you for that. You know what I mean? It'll go, yeah. I think you can back them down a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But I think that that's the way. You know what I mean? That's for those that cannot do.
Yeah, absolutely.
For those that cannot get your road straight. For those that cannot do all that, some of these, because I mean, some of them have gone, I mean, oh wow, wonderful. I love it.
He was coming home Saturday evening, and some of the lights was already on. And out 135 North, there is one home, and it has the most perfect cross on it. All the lines are perfect. It is beautiful. If you get a chance, drive north of town. Beautiful.
Love it. Yeah, I love driving around and seeing it. Yeah. For some people, you know, this week is going to be a little bit warmer, so
A lot of people will decorate this year.
Some people just wait on Thanksgiving, so there'll be more houses.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch though. There
Yeah,
really
I
is.
thought so too. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm
Wow.
happy to
Ask
see that.
Congress.
I just want to say
And for
that
those
I
of you that are not
appreciate
watching
all
visually,
of those that do.
don't
How
miss the special.
beautiful it looks.
I
It
mean,
is
the
appreciated.
quality of
Absolutely.
Especially like they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all did some
So
really,
anyway,
really
so that's something too.
Thank you, Michael.
Also,
Rex
they
Taylor. Find all the
played
information
played
in
at
show notes.
Brownburg Saturday morning.
Promise
They
is a Christmas
did
special.
56
Kicking off Christmas with
It's
Adler.
a good game
It's
though.
Ricky
They'll be
Bobby's
back in
Digital.
action on Thursday. The Salem boys basketball team won their season opener against West Washington, 46-45. What a game!
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that was a game.
Woo. Yeah.
We're planning a
Wow.
trip to Spain.
Yeah,
Lee.
we're
That
like,
was
yeah,
our
fingernails
little
left.
I know, no, and I was moving furniture right now.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
You want to actually use
I was
Babbel
a
is
game.
designed
Yeah.
with that goal in mind.
I was like, oh my
Babbel's
gosh,
conversation-based
that was-
method
yeah.
teaches
So
you real
that
life
could've-
words,
that's why they
phrases,
call it a
and with Babbel's
Oh, absolutely.
bite-sized lessons, you'll
It's
remember
a
what
little
you
too
learned.
close for comfort.
Yes. Me
But-
too.
But for those thrill seekers,
They got it.
No matter
They
what
got
your
it.
experience
yeah, you should have went
Babbel
back
has
and
lessons
whatever you
designed for
paid to get in, you need to go back and repay more.
quickly
Because you got a double go. You got a really good go.
Oh, yeah.
Stick with it.
Okay, let's see. Eastern opened their season over Borden and won 70-56.
Ooh, that's good.
Now we speak Spanish.
IU ended its football season 44-7 loss to Purdue. Wow.
Which
We
for
sent
life.
we sent some
Celebrating
people up
10
there
million
and
subscriptions sold.
appreciate them.
Now
They were
try
sending me
Babbel for free
photos and
at
of course
Babbel.com.
those are
Just go to
dedicated Purdue
Babbel.com and
fans
start
who headed
learning
up
a
there.
new
Of course, they
language
were happy
today.
about the
That's
loss. It makes
Babbel.com.
the ride home a lot better.
Absolutely.com.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the big win.
An ER physician.
IU men's basketball won 90-76 over Marshall, and Purdue men's basketball won
This could be
97 over 40 over Omaha. And coming up tonight, we have Pacers at the Timberwolves. Sorry, at 8. Tuesday night, Florida State
Your
will
symptoms
be
can mean
playing
something
Purdue
serious.
men's basketball
So don't wait.
7:30.
Talk to a doctor right away.
Salem Lions
By
boys
phone,
at Brownstown
online, or in
7:30.
person.
Eastern boys Musketeers at Scottsburg 7:30. IU men's basketball at Syracuse at 7 p.m.
Our
And
hot
of course, we
butter
got
breakfast
Morgan,
biscuits are
Morgan.
loaded with
Basketball
fresh cracked
is like
eggs,
a
cheese,
lot.
Woo,
your choice
yeah.
of bacon
Yeah, I
or
think
sausage.
I would hate to
Right
see
now
your
at
planners.
Wendy's, they're only a
Oh,
buck each.
it's you're just considering the basketball and these and
So
you're-
don't take a
you're
chance with those
talking
other guys.
the
Bet
athletes,
your buck on a
the
better
high school I
breakfast
know
with Wendy's
alone,
bacon or
like
sausage,
each team,
egg,
I'm
cheese
talking
biscuit.
boys,
Choose wisely.
separate from
Choose
girls,
Wendy's.
each team has like 22 to 24 games. That's a lot of games.
Yeah, it
And
is.
we're getting into the season where
so
you
great
have
to
cold
finally be able to
flus
get
and
together again.
Oh,
whatever
sure
else,
is.
you know what I mean?
And I really
allergies
appreciate
or
you
whatever.
picking
And
up the bill.
I just
I'm
think
happy
it's so
to.
important for
I
them
got
to
the
keep
extra
their
cash.
bodies.
Since we've all been driving so much
Absolutely.
more again, I
Healthy.
think
And I love
the free gas.
and I know it started. I know
for
years
every
ago.
gallon of
you know,
gas you buy.
when,
Wait a minute. Are you saying you
Growing up
actually
in
get
Colts
paid
and then the
cash
Reds,
when you buy
when
gas
you go
with the
to
get
them
upside
or the
down?
Pacers,
up to 25
everybody
cents a
eats
gallon.
real healthy.
Cash back.
They're all
every
about that.
time I
And
buy
I'm
gas.
happy that that's
Actually
now
add up to
high schools are about that.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
at
the
200 to
coaches, they
300
have the,
bucks.
you know, the
Wow,
certain
that's serious
rates,
extra cash.
and everybody's
I'm
like
downloading the
encouraged
free
them
Get Upside
instead
app
of
now.
looking at the
Download
bag
the free Get Upside app
You know
now
what I
in
mean?
the App
Stuff like
Store
that,
or
and I
Google
love that
Play to
because
save up to
they're
25 cents a gallon when you buy
you know,
gas. Use
and
promo
everybody
code
loves soft
BLUE
drinks,
for
but
a
especially
25
for
cents a
the-
gallon
Oh,
bonus on your
absolutely.
first tank.
And then
That's up to
instead of
50
that,
cents a
maybe
gallon on your
water
next
or
fill up.
something.
You
You know,
can
and I love
cash
that
out
because we're
anytime to
kind of focusing
PayPal
on
or
showing
to
the
gift
different-
card for Amazon and other brands. Just
So,
download the free Get Upside app and use
well,
promo
hopefully that'll
code
keep
BLUE
everyone
for a
healthy
25 cents a gallon
you know,
bonus
a
on
little
your first tank. That's code
Yeah,
BLUE.
going.
Folks, we've
Like,
been talking
coffee
about
keeps me
relief
going.
factor.
Yeah, my cup is empty.
Do we
Yeah,
guarantee
mine is
relief
too,
factor
mine is
going
too.
to lower or
But
eliminate
but
your occasional aches and pains?
it is a fun
We
time
never
of year
make
for
a
sure.
claim
And
like that. But
basketball,
what I can
definitely.
tell
But
you
um,
is that the
we just got a
majority
few
of
minutes
folks
left. But
reported
I do,
the
Laura,
three-week
you
quick
took a little
start
jar,
pack
if
for
you don't
only
mind.
Yeah,
Las Vegas.
it was
It's been
fantastic.
years since I've been there.
It was my first trip. I had never been before.
Now, I'm going to disclaim real quick. When I went, it was a different experience.
Yes.
So you have a good report now.
Yes. We went. Me and my sister went for a girls' trip. We just went for 4 days. We stayed at the Paris Hotel. Amazing. If you've never been, everyone should have that on their bucket list. It is decorated like there's like the Eiffel Tower. You can go and eat. You can go and you can like take a tour of it, and you go up in the tower and you can
CBS
see
Sports Man, Hall of Famer Curly Colt died Saturday. A national wrestling champion at Arizona State, the legendarily strong Colt played 14 seasons with Kansas City, Houston,
You know,
and Detroit.
there was,
Regarded as the NFL's greatest nose tackle, his Super Bowl IV performance helped
restaurants
popularize the
everywhere.
3-4 defensive scheme.
All of the
Integrity, grace,
beautiful
and humility
hotels
with
you can just
75-year-old
walk
Colt's
in.
hallmarks. Rest in peace,
Of course,
Curly.
they all
Upper
have
science.
casinos. The Bellagio has this amazing
NyQuil Severe for max strength relief for your
floral
worst cold and flu
display.
symptoms, so
The
you can
Botanical
rest tonight
Garden is what
and
it's
get
called.
back at it tomorrow.
But it's all
NyQuil
decorated
Severe
for
gives you
Christmas, so they
powerful
have
relief for your worst cold and
white
flu
bears
symptoms.
that are made out of
NyQuil Severe
flowers,
temporarily relieves common
ornamenting
cold
from the
and flu
ceiling
symptoms,
that's actually
including
roses.
cough, sore
and
throat, headache, minor aches and pains, fever, runny nose, and sneezing. NyQuil.
We got to go
The nighttime
to
sniffling, sneezing,
Carlos,
coughing,
the
aching,
cake
stuffy head,
boss.
best sleep
Yes,
with a
We went
cold
to his
medicine.
restaurant. He
Uses
actually,
direct-
there's several out there.
Yeah, remember I went to New York.
Yes.
What kind of cake
What
did
are you
you
working on?
I didn't get cake.
So
I got
your wipers are
cheesecake.
streaking. It might be time for a new set.
I got
We've got a great deal to
cheesecake.
help you get the
Yes.
job done. You ready for the weather
get?
ahead?
Delicious.
It was
Now, you
delicious.
get $15
Yes.
AutoZone gift card
We
by
went to
mail
his
or
Italian
email.
restaurant,
Oh.
and
Vision wipers.
it was
And we've got even more ways to shop.
amazing. I
Order
had
online
a
with our free
fettuccine.
same-day
Oh,
store
was it-
pickup or next-day delivery.
Was it
To
cheese?
die for. Yes, it was
Start your
so
job today.
good.
AutoZone.com.
But he has like a burger restaurant, pizza restaurant.
Oh, I
There's
did not
all
know that.
different. I had no idea, but yeah. So there's all kinds. Yeah, there's gondola rides. We did a helicopter tour of Vegas. It
How was
was,
that?
oh my goodness. I was nervous because I've never been in a helicopter.
It's a lot different. Isn't
Yes.
it? I mean, you're out there more.
Yes. And yeah, it was awesome though. It was really awesome. They of course had a Raiders game out there. So we got to see the new Allegiant Stadium and all that. It was very nice. We learned how to do Uber.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is the best thing.
Absolutely.
Is a sliced bread. I'm
Works
telling
so
you.
wonderful.
Absolutely. And they've even got like everywhere has their own little Uber stops. It just tells you right where they're going to pick you up. And
All that.
yeah.
That's really nice. Isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. We had Wahlburgers. We had, I don't know.
Now that's
It's like a burger restaurant.
Yeah. Isn't it the
Marky Mark
yes.
and Dottie and all
Yeah.
them. Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Were they there?
Oh, no, they weren't there, but it was awesome. It was in the 70s. Just
I'm so happy.
fantastic time.
Yay. And did you notice, like, for anybody, because it's always nice when you go somewhere and you can tell, like, was it like family friendly and children friendly? Or,
Yeah, there was a lot of families out there. There really was.
I think they've changed that.
Yes,
Made it
they
that
have.
way.
They really, from the stories I've heard, they've really cleaned it up a lot.
Yeah, my stories.
Yeah. Well, you weren't the only one.
Oh, did other people
Oh,
say
yeah.
stories too? Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of families out there.
I think
We found like this huge, amazing outlet. There's a north one and a south one. We only made it through the north one, and we ended up buying an extra suitcase to get everything home.
Oh, that's Yay.
So yeah,
Oh, I love that. I'm so
I
happy. Good for you.
tell everyone that definitely needs to be on your bucket list. It's awesome.
And it probably really was very special because that kind of kicked off the holiday season and Christmas and all that.
Yeah.
Already having it decorated, that probably really was a beautiful time.
Yeah, absolutely,
We're done.
absolutely.
And the weather was nice.
Yeah.
Did you go to MGM? Did you go
We
in there?
did.
Northeast
Slippers, yeah. Oh yeah. We went and did that. We went to Count's Customs. It's like a car show my husband watches, so we
so you
had
got
to
jealous.
stop
Did you have to
there.
take a photo?
Yes, we had to take a
Wear
photo, get shirts for him. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Him and one of my residents wanted one, so
Oh, that's so
made
cool.
sure they got their shirts.
I love that.
So yeah, we had a great time.
Good for you, and you got your batteries charged, and
Absolutely.
you've not had a vacation.
No,
I mean, this is
I've
like-
worked the entire time since before COVID
No.
was more than a thought.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've been hunkered
So,
down, so
yeah.
to get out.
Yeah.
This is like, and I mean, it's baby's day out. I mean, this is like your big,
Absolutely.
so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, it was
And it's nice because when you come back, you feel a little charged.
Yes.
Right now.
absolutely, absolutely. Now my kids are like, Mom, when
We
can
wanna
we
go.
go
Yeah,
on
I
our
know, I
vacation
know.
now? It's time.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
knew
that.
that.
It
I
is.
knew that was next.
This
Yeah.
former science with the CBS Sports Minute. Hall of Famer Curly Culp died Saturday. A national wrestling champion at
It's
Arizona State.
I'm sure they missed their queen, though.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure
There
they
wasn't a
did.
day that went by I didn't get calls and text messages.
I bet
Mom,
so.
how much longer till you're
Yeah,
home?
when are you coming home? When are you gonna come? Wait, and you know that.
Yes.
They know that there's an airplane that'll land and gonna bring
Oh,
you
yeah.
home.
Oh, yeah.
But when are you coming home?
Oh yeah, my Noah was like, he was at
Don't
wrestling
let a cold
practice
keep
when I
you
got
up.
home.
Take
He was like,
NyQuil Severe
as
for
soon as he
max
came in the
strength
door,
relief
he
for your
came
worst
running.
cold and flu
I
symptoms,
missed
so you
you.
can rest tonight. Back at it tomorrow.
Yeah.
NyQuil
No, I love
Severe
that.
gives you powerful relief for your worst cold and flu
absolutely.
symptoms.
That's
NyQuil
wonderful.
Severe
Well, I'm
temporarily
so glad,
relieves
and I
common
appreciate you
cold
sharing
and
that.
flu
It's really nice
symptoms,
because a lot of times
including
people are
cough,
looking
sore
for
throat,
places.
headache,
Yeah.
minor aches and
Because I
pains,
don't know, we'll
fever,
see
runny
how
nose, and
whatever
sneezing.
happens with our new
NyQuil.
variant
The
and stuff.
new
The
variant
nighttime
makes me
sniffling,
nervous,
sneezing,
know,
coughing,
I know,
aching,
I know.
stuffy
I'm
head,
thankful
best
I
sleep
had
with
the
a cold
time and
medicine.
got to go
Use as
when I
directed.
did, and we were careful, we wore our mask.
Welcome to
And,
AutoZone. What are you
like
working
I
on?
said, everyone out
Sorry,
there,
your
they
wipers are
had their
streaking.
mask
It might
on,
be time
and
for a new
I mean,
set.
I just didn't
We've got a
question
great
it.
deal
It
to
was
help you get the
kind
job
of
done.
eye-opening
Be ready
to
for the weather
just
ahead.
see,
Right now, you can get a $15
I hear all
AutoZone
this stuff
gift card by
about
mail or
their
email.
this
You
and
buy
that.
2
Now,
Bosch and Vision
they
wipers.
did what they had to do.
And
to
we've
get
got
to
even
enjoy
more
their
ways to
time.
shop. Just
Absolutely.
order online with
Yeah,
our
I
free
think
Sunday
everybody's
store
trying to do their
pickup
best
or
with it.
next day delivery.
Absolutely.
But I did notice, and I noticed
Start your job today.
here locally, they're
AutoZone.com.
picking it
Check
up
to
with
the
a
plug.
mask. And, you know what I mean? And I, you know, that's not a bad thing. Yeah.
No.
Not a bad
No,
thing.
not right now. It's a little unknown, I think. So
Yeah, well, I had gone out of town right before everything went shut down, and I had gone to DC, and I was amazed. There wasn't nobody was doing anything at that point. You only saw like 1 or 2 masks or whatever. Remember? And then I was happy though that I did get that little bit of a jaunt. I mean, it was work. I mean, it was a business trip, but it was, I was just more because everything shut down and everything. Yeah. So, and you haven't had anything, so I'm happy that you got a little bit of a jaunt. Yeah, well deserved. I know.
That'd be a good act. And look,
Get back ready to hit the camera.
absolutely.
So we'll keep everyone posted. We don't know much about it right now, and of course, it's kind of one of those things we just wait and see. And I've heard some, different areas are kind of limiting who can come.
Yeah, I think some of the travel restrictions are already kind of going in play, but I haven't really heard much about, the symptoms, the signs. I don't know that any of that's really out.
I know. I've heard some things, but I don't know how accurate it is, and I just don't want to say anything if I don't know.
Yeah.
Just you can try to do your research and find out and see,
Absolutely. Help us keep informed.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. So I think it's something, and and one of our leaders did say that it possibly could already be here. So it's just that it was kind of like whenever we didn't know.
Yeah.
The other was circling around.
Absolutely.
We'll see how much. But I do think let's again do the best we can do. Social distance, and if you don't feel or you feel like you're going to be compromised, remember we have online grocery pickup. Like stores, you can shop online.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's things to do if you don't feel like you need to get out, or just be safe out there. So washing hands, get plenty of rest. I feel like here comes
Yes, the mommy is coming
yeah,
out, but
mommy's
it's
coming
the
out. Get
truth.
rest.
It's
Well,
the
it's true.
And if you don't feel good, just stay home. Enjoy your tree.
Yeah.
I love to just plug my tree in at night and just look at it. I love it. So, yeah, stay home if you don't feel good.
Yeah. And enjoy it. Yeah.
No one's gonna hold that against you.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, thank you, Laura, so much for coming in. Appreciate you this morning. We appreciate Melissa Jeremiah. Actually, that train's on the 8th of December, and that's at 500 West Main Street in Mitchell. And you can call 1-800-827-2219. And everybody that I know that's done hospice, it's so rewarding.
Absolutely, absolutely. And those volunteers are fantastic.
All right,
We have Walmart, Meadowview, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Skyline Suites, Kentuckiana Cat and Court, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Curly Wealth Management.
Caramel pie, the last piece, oh my God.
See Celebrity Home Loans in Salem, where everyone gets treated like a star. Come experience the star treatment with us. You'll never go back to the ordinary home loan experience again. Stop in today and see Dennis Baxter, branch manager of the Salem office, to start working on a new home loan or refinancing today. They've served nearly 50,000 families with over $15 billion in loans. Stop in and see Dennis and his staff. They're ready to work with you today. As a star, you expect the best, and that's all Celebrity Home Loans has to offer. Nothing off the rack. We're talking fine living, designer fashion home loans around here. Come by today and see Dennis or Autumn at 18 Public Square, Suite A, or call for an appointment, 812-883-0670. Remember, at Celebrity Home Loans, you're the star. WSOM is gearing up to start our Christmas music beginning at midnight on Thanksgiving, all the way through Christmas Eve. You'll hear your Christmas favorites for the next 6 weeks on WSOM. Let us be your soundtrack to the holidays.
Come in and see all the great deals in our fall and Halloween clearance. The savings and temperatures are dropping, and you'll have to come in quickly to scoop up all the deals at Salem's Walmart.
And the Christmas section is set up and ready to go. Christmas trees, lights, and wrapping paper.
We're gearing up for the holidays here at Walmart. Don't forget about Thanksgiving, Becky. Walmart is your one-stop for holiday cooking and food, and for all the decorations you need to liven up your living room, dining room, and kitchen when the family comes over.
And Brad, I'm gearing up for the big event.
That's right, Becky. Walmart will be closed on Thanksgiving, but there will be specials online, and we'll be open on Friday with the big event specials all day long. And don't forget, we offer layaway for those larger holiday purchases.
And whether you're looking for your turkey or all the trimmings, Walmart has you covered, and for less.
Yes, Becky, I think you're going to need 2 pumps.
It's the best at what it does. You can trust TheraBreath with your family's.
It's fall festival season here at Kentucky and Cat and Core in Salem, Indiana. Have an old junk car, copper, brass, aluminum wheels, old brake rotors, automotive batteries, or sheet aluminum, or even an old junk catalytic converter? Let Kentucky and Cat and Core put a little more spending money in your pocket today. To schedule an appointment to sell your